tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I'll teach him a lesson.
Quite the predicament. Oh, some beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come speak with me again once your mind's set. Quite the predicament. So what'll it be? Many thanks, sir. With this, you're a regular citizen of Vernworth. Thought you should have this.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
I wish life was nothing but the good bits. Got any good stories to
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Minute now. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Wonder what's going on in town. I might go and see.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
I've trained for this.
Trade favors the patient, I always
Nattering all day.
Like
It's tiring
this,
work.
we're glad to be alive.
This is no life. How can I own this alone?
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe!
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue Sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue Sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry. The bitter end breeds no satisfaction.
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you? Be well, friends.
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
And I thought I was something
Fine. We mustn't let it approach. Stand firm!
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might be like to enrage to our advantage. Violia.
I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly now.
Aye, sir.
A worthy accomplishment.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thanks for your aid back there.
Just yonder looks to be a good...
Thank heavens.
Amazing.
Hi there. Impeccable timing as always. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time before I departed. And here you are. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. I can't rightly express how grateful I am to you, friend. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as an instructor. That's why I'm headed for the checkpoint rest town now in Batal. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figured if I'm being ousted anyhow, might as well go someplace new. Even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers come home, and in one piece. Suppose this is where we part, eh? Be well, friend. And may the sun shine brightly on whate'er road you're traveling.
I am glad to know that Sir Baron has found a new path. Mayhap we ought to go and visit him later, see how he fares.
Well said.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once.
Interested in my wares? I'm ready for the trip.
Where the Saurians? You have my protection. I'll keep them pinned down. Splendid.
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now. We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
continue our onslaught, and the... Very well. I shall return. We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Someone help me!
Someone is being attacked. I'm going to...
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend. A friendly face at last. I cannot thank you enough for your aid, sir. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm? Can turn, and if this is not done, the road through these grounds shall fore'er remain impassable. Pray, will you lend me your aid? Oh, thank you! I am in your care, sir.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough.
We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. 'Twould be a shame if aught were overlooked.
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Citizen.
Skeletons, there!
Hope the attacks will serve us well here.
When the skulls are smashed beyond repair!
Well fought, Arisen.
We can ill afford to slow. Our foe is not yet routed. Outstanding!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I am overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Well said. Aught felt from the beast as it breathed its last.
Well done, master. One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason. We ought to put it to good use. We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
Well aware of this particular.
You must regain your footing! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! The Fiend Unknown is the most perilous.
I was the one I should be honest with you, sir. I have been neglecting my duties. What good will it do, I asked myself, ringing a bell out here when no one can hear it? Little did I know. Before long, skeletons and phantoms started springing up a night and putting each other to the blade.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
From what a war twixt Ver and that bear, see, the spell the very same grimoire. Oh, 'twasn't an easy journey. But here we are at last. All that remains is to ring the bell. I only pray it works. That should do it, eh? Aught seems to be well. My humblest thanks, sir. I swear I'll never shirk this sacred duty again. I'd fain reward you for your aid. Heaven knows you've earned it. But I fear times have been rather tough on me. Oh, perhaps you'd accept this key for your troubles. I happened upon it on our way here. I suppose it must unlock something on this battleground, though I confess I know not what. Still, surely it must be grand, as the key is of such ornate make. I pray 'tis to your liking, sir.
Methinks we picked up a key somewhere. Huh?
Shall we try it on the door? A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. I am in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for that. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Here's hoping I can find myself an easy mark. How's this? And I take the rest.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
It's only any more
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
Really now, what are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
What fell from the beast is a beast. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each try.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I will finish this, here and now. I believe yon foe is drawn to light, but we ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look. Focus your strength, Arisen.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.